Today, today we are going to learn about the session 2, which is about the design description, dimensions, and attributes. In this session, we are going to hear break statement and image, and then style, title, and also the comments. So, when you HTML comments plays a major role because by using the comments only we can able to quickly address the issue. So if you are comfortable, then definitely going to learn the comments. So comments was like a fun. So with the AI, with the help of AI, we are going to learn the session two. So let's take. So here we can able to see elements law to the high. Proteins and other elements. This was the nesting. We are going to nest something like that's going to practical case of scenario. So session in here we can able to see. So practically the nesting means in an element we are going to add another element. This was nesting. So here in that p tag paragraph tag we are going to use this bold. So the main key rule of nesting is you should not forget to include the final end tag. So let's start our first example paragraph. So let me start to think what to add. Today is good day. So guys, let me make it bold. Today is bad day. We are going to open this live server. Then we are going to wait. And here we are going to see today is a bad day. So this was bold listing statement that the user need to understand about it. This definitely an invention. So I definitely want you to understand. So in here there was something wrong. This paragraph starting tag it should also have an ending tag. Without the ending tag, the paragraph never closes. So understand. Javas in HTML, the Javas was very tough. So the coders need to most thoroughly understand why we are going to code. Then only we will get an amazing results. And then here we are going to see the good nesting. This was a typical good example. So we are going to replicate that. This is a bold italic. Okay. We are going to use same paragraph. Mm, Italian italic. Italian. I tag used to describe the italic. Italian. Italic. And then folder the folder the what should we need to write? Folder the folder. So folder is for correct. Let me give you a sentence. The person is bored. What in English? We are going to use to be uh, to describe our bold statement. So they want it bold. Now we're going to check Italian italic and then the person bold. So Here we're going to check the difference between the things, italic and the bold. So this thing can be a very powerful technique. We can able to list the different types of things. For example, uh, iPhone, iPhone 17 website. Let me give and tell the descriptive information. Okay, in here the design looks cool and good, pretty good, I think so. And it was the listing statements. Oh, here we can able to see here, right? They have been correctly described it as one paragraph, and then this is where the part looks. This was bold, and this was also a bold. So I definitely make want to make you to understand the real case of scenario. So for the nesting was this was the practical example of nesting. So I definitely recommend you to look into this iPhone website. I personally hate iPhone, but the people need to understand what they have, what they don't have. Here the paragraph bold, bold, and then italic opens italic, and then that's it. We are not using the VS Code. I can use that VS Code, but in my VS Code I have personal files, so I definitely don't want to. I'm lazy to open another folder and opening same and same. So I definitely want you to try this studiofirebase.com where you can able to see the clear, detailed structure and important goals of your future. And okay, now after nesting, we are going to use attribute tags. The tags can be an extra info. So in Python, if we want to add an function, we are going to defining the function. So def and function name and then parameters and then uh, inputs or something, the logical code reasoning, something like that. But in HTML, inside the tag, we are going to describe about the values. So tags are attributes and function names or values. I hope you understand. They are like a post-it note stuck inside the opening tag, giving an element's personality, format, attribute is equals to value. And you need to know the ID and the colors, a unique ID for an element. So here the container. This name is known as div, which is known as a container. So I definitely think let me give you an description of what is div. So here it was our code. We are going to add an div. We are going to control X and control P. So this was our thing. And in div, we are going to um, give a class name. So, let me give a class name. What should I need? This will Cunt, cunt will be better. And in this, in CSS, there was inline CSS, external CSS, something like that. So I definitely don't want to start the CSS topic again and again. Um, Here we are going to see our code, and then we are going to change here style. So we are going to change our background color to I want to change. No, uh, codes 5673 356. Maybe I don't know what the color was, but then I got to see it was something like that, purple, somewhat deep purple, light purple 25. In here we can able to see the our paragraph was contained by this div. So that div is a container where the files are stored in that container. So it is something like a folder in our uh, local disk C. We are going to open. We are going to open into users and then username and then desktop and then creating a folder and then storing our file. So I definitely suggest the people suggest you to understand that the container is something like a folder. If we change the folder structure, then all contents inside the folder will also go outside a different location. So this was something like that. And the class is something like a function name, a group of label, a group of label for multiple labels. We use in styling branches. So something like function name. If we use that function name in different types of attributes, we can able to see the things. So ID and class we have discussed, and here we have an example. So let me jump a little bit example. Here our flag was H1, and then the ID was main title. Good. Class name was school header. Wow, cool header. Quite good. So there was no styling in external CSS. We are going to define that we are going to add styles. So I am definitely lazy to take once again. So we are going to just take a copy of it and then we are going to paste it outside the div. I don't want it to be contained again. So welcome to my site. This was good. Uh, do we need to add a styling? Okay. For your sake, I'm going to create another file named this two dot css and in there I'm going to what is that name h1 attribute h1 dot is dot h1 background single not color. Okay, I need to add link text so align the link css name says2 dot css then still needed. So there goes it up. Fine. Is there something wrong with that? What the heck? Says two dots uses HTML name class name ID. Let me notice things again. It's one good. Still they're not between them. Why? Says two dots users, says two dots users, main top. Font color. Background color. Aqua. Will be fine. Still not I don't understand why you got me something wrong. Dot H1 attribute name H1 till defining classes. Managed in this is Certos. And here we are going to see the Certor class name example color font blue. Cut. There we are going to see the style and like class name. So we're going to make that through the class. So I almost forgot about this. It was name. But no, my sure. Still not a bit. It was the dot highlight. Should make another dot. We are going to see what site. Ah, basically, I'm also a beginner in Jesus, so don't put expectations in me thinking that I'm a pro. And let's continue this topic. Our main ID was main title and class name was school and I have demonstrated how the class works right now. And the ID should be always unique and self-closing tags. I think if you are an HTML developer, you definitely need to learn the self-closing tags always plays a major role. There was the solo artist. Let me give a description. There was some types of tags, names, img image. This image don't have an printing tag. They don't have something like that. This and img, and then again this. They definitely don't have that. Uh, We have this it breaks, which is used to break certain things. We don't have break closing tags. And space for space, I don't think so. That there is something. Yeah. I don't remember that. Um, NSP, that thing, which is used to create a space in an element. And then this was a break statement when we need to break certain lines. We definitely need to have that statement so that we can use it. Here we are going to use that break statement. And then our side here it will become break broken. These things come up and an image tag. I don't have image right now, so search for what image? We need to know search fine one. Not be fine. Branding Insanity, one of my favorite thing like that one. This image looks so cool. This looks cool. It looks like a journey to running motor. Motors journey to motor. This separate novel. Mm, this looks fine, but it looks like a deadly ghost. This will be fine. It gives the people a sense of harmonicity, harmony. We are going to copy that image link and then we are going to stay. So, so here, let me put that right there. But it wants to 400 pixels, my friend. Hmm. It works good. There was no changes. 400 pixels. It looks good. Um, this was a disaster. Stupid. Fluffy cats. The, like, let me reduce 400 to 300. Repeat it. Now it looks good. And then global attributes. Everyone's best friend. Some global attributes include style tactic. So the style is used in inline CSS. I definitely demonstrated you so far. This was an inline CSS. The style attribute is used, the style uh, keyword is used to take our attributes. So color, correct. This is right. Because good. And then let's reference Google titles versus search engine gain. ChatGPT was replacing slowly Google, I think so. And then Perplexity and then Grok. This was Grok AI, my friends. I use this Grok AI because it was speed and flexible. It reasons most of the chats. So I want you also to use this thing if possible. Don't get on. And then, okay, let's go into title. In head tag, we can see the title where here session 2 and 3, 1, 1, 0, 10, 20, something like that. How can I make this session? Okay. Here we can able to see session 2, date 30 and 2025. This was titled. Then global, yeah, playing universally. It was another thing that and comments. So the comments are the things where it will make them to do something like a deep bluff. In Harry Potter, there was something like an invisibility spell. We are going to comment them by using control slash. They will instantly get commented if you are using a VS Code. If not, we just need to again write this format and opening and then add slash. Here we can able to see the comment, comment indentation below the word, word of universe. So here we can able to see our comments. So comments topic was done. A good user always uses comments to give an explanation to another person. And right now, it is worth practice time to build a simple bio page by HTML. It looks good. Okay, we are going to build our bio page. Let me remove this thing. So, at first, in our bio page, we are going to start with the name. Let me remove this. Name. Which one? It will be fine. Name is Dalek. So this will be fine. And then my name is easy to a friend. And now it's making some so uh, not for that control input. Nothing happens. So my name is Sujit and then what I just need to add the novels I wrote right, right. Well that makes one. It's three, it's two. Novels. Novel should be bold. And then it is novels will be fine. And we are going to use an order list. Order. Mm, well, order list. Then a line. Let me give a simple a line into five. Enter. Here we can able to see the list of five. It is very important you to learn the secret tricks in your IDE user environment, integrated developer environment. In list the first novel I read was okay, Marshall Brothers RTIT was the second novel. Just give Spring came with the novel Emperor Domination. So, and one Marshall Peak. Fifth one, my favorite, not favorite, but it was good. Record of motors you need to times slowly even more time. Obsession means this thing. The obsession, the word obsession I learned practically and totally learned from this novel. Uh, Grasping Evil, the main protagonist, protagonist. What the heck? Protagonist. And even protagonist. What the shit? Also,
Protagonist. Protagonist.
protagonist. Wow. English. The British used to say protagonist. What the shit? British was a very funny accent. Not funny, but sense of humor. The Americans can't get it from the British sense of humor. So, um, we're getting nesting attributes. We will do that. So, I think we have. I need to show that the virtual letters, grasping evil, emperor domination, must peak, the cut of motors into immortality. About this. It looks like not something. So let me remove that center tag. If I want to change, I can change